is causing these flames. The will in our minds will keep them forever. Just believe in the fire between us.
We've had this conversation, and you seem to agree with me. But when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. And every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you? Sunshine, I've got you now. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. Don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody, oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody, got sunshine, I've got you now. We're body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. We're body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. My friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody, oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody, oh, oh.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. The month of February has been a little weird for me. I've been sick. We've had snow days. We've had holidays. We've had all kinds of weird crap going on in February. But we are live tonight on February 25th. So hope you guys are having a wonderful night. I am having a good night. So yeah. Couple things that I want to get out of the way. I have, so I'm going to show you guys a couple cool things tonight. One is a picture of a 5-inch Avata that I've got on the way. I bought it in China or Japan. I don't remember. Maybe it was Japan. China, I believe it's China, and so all of the tracking is in another language, so I'm having a hard time figuring all that out. Hopefully, I sent a message to the company AMAX, and they let me know from their end that it's on its way in China or Japan. I'll make sure I check that out tonight, and then after it, and it's already cleared customs, so once it's in the US, I'll be able to track it. So hopefully it'll just fly into Atlanta and it'll be here within a day. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, so we got that coming. I also have some videos of this guy coming. The first video that I did with it was a VR video because I feel like that is a good representation of a camera that absolutely cannot track. And this gimbal, this is the RS4 Mini. It is the best gimbal I have. And the tracking camera, I think you would be stupid to buy this gimbal and not get the tracking camera, because that's the biggest upgrade on it. Who gives a crap about locking motors? Like automatic locking motors. The other one had locking motors. They just do it automatically now. But the tracking capabilities of this gimbal, in my opinion, is the reason to buy it. And the fact that it's gray. It's pretty sexy. But ooh. Well, that was a fail. I put it on the ground and it tipped over and fell in the plate with today's lunch on it. So might have to clean my camera after the live stream. But the what we're going to go over with the flip tonight is the only thing that I really don't like about the DJI Flip is that on a windy day, it doesn't fly the best. It's consistent. It consistently stays in the air, and from a video standpoint, the video is flawless. But you can look at the thing and you can tell that it is fighting the wind because of those big prop guards on the side. And I like to fly full throttle and then just use the other joystick to kind of move around to get like a nice smooth one shot. I like to keep the camera pointed in kind of one direction so that I don't have these weird like jittering camera movements or anything like that. I like to do like a one shot. And so I have the video that I took today that I'm going to show you guys. It slowed down to 6 miles an hour and then got all the way up to 25 miles an hour. And those inconsistencies was not me pushing down the throttle. It was the drone trying to figure out the wind. You know what I mean? Like trying to stay where it's at in the wind. And then I finally got a high wind warning. And then I came back home. But what I flew with today and what I'm going to kind of show you guys is I used the flip with the DJI RC2 and the X-Real Air 2 glasses that I showed you a couple weeks ago. I actually was able to use them today. I literally plugged them into the controller. They just turned on as a monitor on my face, and it was beautiful. It was better than the DJI goggle experience that we had back in the day. You know, those big white goggles. I had a pair of white goggles, and then I also had a pair of black and red goggles that were kind of when they were moving into FPV, and they were huge, and they hung off the front of your face. They were uncomfortable. You sweat in them. Like, it was the future. But these glasses, they literally just look like sunglasses, and you can see the screen really, really well. So what they have in them is, from what I understand, they're like OLED projectors. They're like mini OLED projectors. Maybe not projectors. Maybe they're just tiny little 2-inch OLED screens that kind of reflect at a 45-degree angle. They point down and they reflect at a 45-degree angle that point at your face or at your eyes. I'm going to show you guys kind of the difference between having them on. You can make them. You can change the blackness of the lenses. So that you can make your screen see-through, or you can make it kind of opaque, translucent or opaque. Those are the big words tonight. And you can adjust the brightness of the screen. So if you make your sunglasses completely black and then you make your screen extremely bright, it is better than the monitor that I'm looking at in front of me right now. I can't explain to you how crispy that video is. And it's like you've got a movie theater in front of you that's displaying the exact same thing that your controller is displaying. So I will be flying with those glasses a lot in the future. So anyway, I thought that was really, really cool. And then and there's a range of X-Real glasses that you can get. And they're different than the ones that Dobo had on his channel, because his, I forget what the name brand of his were, but you can buy those at Best Buy. These I got off of well, I got them pre-owned on eBay, but you get them off of the XReal website. But yeah, so what time is it? It is 6:52. So we'll get into that video at 7 o'clock. But I want to go through roll call. I didn't know if we were going to have an audience tonight because Stephen Drones was all by himself at 6:31, and nobody had said a word. There wasn't a view count or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, so I'm going to put Steve on the screen. He's asked if he was the only person tonight. Oh, also let me know what the video quality is like tonight. I ended up running an Ethernet cable over to my MacBook dock. So I did an internet speed test right before the live stream, and I have a 647 megabit per second download speed, and I have a 684 megabit per second upload speed. So Stephen Drones, I know you've been the one that's been bringing up my quality for the last couple weeks. So let me know if I do this, if I'm choppy, or if this is if you can see me moving in real time. Because I would like to see if that made a change. It obviously, from the speed test, it obviously made a huge change on the upload speed, and that's kind of what's going on here. Tuesday nights I got my wife and my mother, my wife, and my daughter are in the house using the internet at the same time that I'm doing my live stream, but using using the Ethernet. I think that was the missing sauce, the missing ingredient to the sauce. So Stephen Drones was the first one in the house. Doug Mack thought he was first, but he was second. But good to see you tonight, Doug. Giggles was third. What's up, TJ? I hope you're having a good night. Who else do we have? Captain Joe America's here. Hope you're having a good night. Who else we got? Charles Galuski's in the house. Hello. Hope you're having a good night. Who else? I saw Chuck in here. What's up, Chuck? Hope you're having a good night from Covaction. Who else? Roll call happening right now. Jim's Droning's in the house. What's up, Jim? Hope you're having a good night. It's always good to see you in here. I've got chapped lips tonight, so you're going to see me licking my lips. I apologize. I just hope I don't turn y'all on. Me licking my lips. Chris Hope is in the house. What's up, Chris? Hope you're having a wonderful evening, sir. Chuck said that I've got proper motion blur, so that's good. DJ wants some swag. South Florida Drone Meetup. Yes, I'm going to be bringing some swag with me. Thinking about getting some patches maybe, or stickers and all that jazz. I've got plenty of stickers. Who else is here? I believe that's it. Oh, this is a new. I haven't seen you before. 204 WPG Drone Life. Please explain your name to me. Is that to where you're from, or what is WPG? But welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Let me know where you're from and what your real name is, and hopefully that will help out. Oh, CarMax. Is it called CarMax? Because CarMax is where I bought my car. Is it also called CarMax? I used to use that little yellow. I used to love that stuff. Is that also called CarMax? Chapstick. TJ wants a foxhorn hat. I'll see what I can do. Sean's a good one. Just meeting him is swag. I appreciate it. I feel that way about you too, Chris. I love meeting you in person. I think you're a great dude. Okay, so 204 says it's Winnipeg, Canada. So that's what WPG means. Awesome. Thank you for explaining that. I really appreciate that. How did you find the channel? So, we got we got 10 people in here. My eyes are all blurry. I thought we had 16 people in here. So I want to start tonight out, 7 o'clock. I want to show you guys a, oh, Bob's in the house. What's up, Bob? Put his name up here. Bob Casey is in his house. So I want to show you guys the video. Dang it, where did it go? Oh, there it is. I want to switch to the zoomed in view and show you guys this video. So this is a video that I took with the DJI Flip today, and it has no audio, so we're just going to do this. I wonder if I can play audio and video at the same time. I probably shouldn't try that. All right, y'all. Is it playing? It might be loading. There we go. All right, so I want to play through this video. This is the first video that I've ever done with the DJI Flip using the X-Real glasses. And I would show them to you, but I'm going to zoom over to my face real quick. I didn't like that shot because I got trash in my backyard. So I decided to move over a little bit. Yeah, let's move over here. And right now I'm just checking things out. Oh, Chris, thank you for that. I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen. I got $10 from Chris. Thank you, sir. So this is a, so I wanted to show you guys what the glasses look like. There's one little cable coming from it down to the controller. So yeah, this is just me showing that there's a cable that you can see what's on the screen. I've got a cheesy little thumbs up. And this is my attempt to kind of show you guys. So I'm filming you from the Flip, and I want to show you guys that they're glasses, but they're also, there's also a screen in there. And I think it's pretty awesome. that I can literally just fly. Use it's like a goggles experience. It's a little translucent, but this is me just standing in my backyard flying over the neighborhood at sunset. I did this maybe probably around 5 this afternoon, so a couple hours ago. But so let me move this up here. So overall, it's a pretty decent flight. I really just wanted to play around with the glasses, and I'll do a proper review on the glasses a little bit later. But so Chris, I'm going to show you at the end of the video of the flight. There's kind of a little demonstration. There's a couple different things with the glasses. You can they actually have a blackout cover that you can put over top of it, so it's completely a solid screen, which is a lot like the DJI goggles were back in the day, or like the Avata, using the FPV goggles. But but there's also a mode where you can make the glasses almost like they're kind of like sunglasses, but like you can see through them very well. And then you can also you can adjust the brightness on the screen, so you can literally make the screen like go away if you want to. But there's all levels of concentration. I really liked the screen being as bright as possible, and then blacking, well, not blacking it out, making it so it was kind of see-through. And I'll give you kind of a demonstration a little at the end of this video. But overall, a good flight tonight. They're doing some more construction. They've been taking out more trees. So I don't know what phase they're on. They're probably on phase like 18 or something in our neighborhood. But I've got more construction in my backyard that I get to fly over and show you guys. So that's kind of cool. The sunset looks pretty cool tonight. I'm about to turn left and show you guys the water tower, and the sun is kind of over to the left of the water tower in this flight. So but yeah, just kind of a really nice flight. It was super windy though. So this is an example of right here where my drone almost slows down to a stop. It slows down to like 5 miles an hour. And then you'll notice when I turn left and start going back towards my house, the drone starts going like 20 miles an hour. And my right stick is just pedal to the metal. Like it's, I don't know how to make a rhyme that rhymes with stick, but like I have one word that came to mind that rhymes with stick, and I'm not going to say it on my live stream. But quick with the stick, how's that? But I thought this was kind of a cool shot. I like the lens flares on the Flip's screen. I like the green lens flare the best, but those reds in the distance are pretty cool too. And then so as you can see, when I start turning, it starts picking up speed right here. See how fast that starts going? So the flight characteristics in the wind are very inconsistent with the DJI Flip. But I really do like the drone. I sold my Mini 4 Pro to my friend Jacob, who might be on here tonight. And the film quality of the Flip and the DJI Mini 4 Pro they're identical. Like the video files look identical, and so I didn't see a need to have a DJI Flip and a Mini 4 Pro, because one would just sit on the shelf. So I sold that to Jacob, and the Flip is more relevant because it's a newer drone, so it's more relevant on my channel. So that's why I decided to sell the Mini 4 Pro. I feel like the Mini 4 Pro is a better drone. I honestly do. But the DJI Flip is not far behind, and it also has some of the capabilities that the Neo has. So this is where I almost hit myself in the head, but this is me kind of demonstrating the glasses again. I had recorded the screen on my controller, but like an idiot, I didn't have an SD card in there, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to get the video from the internal storage to the SD card. And then my MacBook does not recognize the controller when I plug it in. So I didn't have enough time before the live stream to really really make those changes. And right here I'm adjusting the brightness and I'm adjusting the screen, the lenses. You might not be able to see that, so I'll do a demonstration after this video is over. And then this is me kind of making I wanted to do in the demonstration, I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when I turn my head left, when I turn my head right, where the screen looks in relation to it. And then this is me trying to hide the cable, like just trying to figure out like if I was just standing out there in this scenario, you would think that I'm just wearing sunglasses, that I'm not using, that I don't have a screen on my face. And that's what I love about this scenario the most. Like when I would be in the middle of a park with that big fat DJI goggles on my face, it drew a lot of attention to me. I don't really care to have a lot of attention. I think having a controller in my hand is enough to let anybody around me know that I'm flying a drone. But I love how these literally just look like sunglasses. And then I decided to track myself. Once I started tracking myself, I think the camera zooms back out. And I just wanted to show you guys that I can see what I'm doing. I'm looking at the drone. I can see the drone. I'm walking around. I can also see the screen. So even though it is in my line of sight, it's not perfectly in my line of sight because there's a big screen in front of me, but I can also see the silhouette of the drone through, I can see the drone going through the screen. So this is an example of what it looks like if the glasses are in translucent mode and the screen is like full brightness. So you can still see what's going on. You can also read what's on the screen. And this isn't the same controller video file because I screwed this up. I'm going to go redo this tomorrow probably. But this is an example of what it looks like and how big the screen is in my face. So yeah, this is an example of what it looks like when I turn the screen down, the screen brightness down to about 50%. I can see what I'm pointing the drone at, but I have a better visual representation of what's going on around me. The other thing I like about it is I have full peripheral vision. I'm not blocked out, with the goggles. I can see what's going on the left to right of me. I'm aware of what's going on with my surroundings. But I also have a great screen, and I can look down at my controller. My controller has a screen on it, so I can completely turn the screen off if I need to and look down at my controller. Whereas with the goggles, you couldn't do that. And then this is an example of the brightness all the way up with the sunglasses really, really dark. So this is a good representation of what it looked like in that specific scenario. So overall, really neat experience. I'm going to do a proper review, but I wanted to talk to you guys about it tonight ahead of time so you guys would know what to expect. I have a video planned with my new DJI RS Mini 4. I don't know if it's a Pro or not. With my gimbal and kind of tracking me while I'm wearing my sunglasses and all that jazz. So I think that is pretty cool. So I'm gonna back up a little. Well, no, let's stay. So I wanted to show you guys what the glasses. I don't know if we'll be able to show this on the screen or not, but I'm gonna have to plug it. Oh, I'm gonna plug it into. The other thing that I've already shown some of you is this is the X-Real beam that goes with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. And what this is it kind of turns these glasses into a VR headset. I can watch Netflix and stuff like that. But let's see. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is what the sunglasses look like. This is really dark, and then this is kind of see-through. So I don't know if you guys can see through it or not. Actually, let me just take this off. And see if it works out. So you guys can kind of see, through them. That's not going to work, is it? Let me cover up this little so it thinks I'm wearing them. There. See how they go dark? So there's that, and then this is the awesome case they come with. But what you can do is you can put this blackout cover over top of them, and they're completely black. So the screen is 100% visual. So the thing that I wish you could put them in the case with the cord attached to them. I still haven't figured that out. So I'm wrapping it around it, and then I'm unplugging it. And then that's how I'm putting them in the case. And even then, they barely fit. But they fit in a nice hard case. And then so I can show you guys what the glasses are. And they even have better glasses now. So I'll pull this up on the screen. So these are, I'll show you the ones that I have first. So I have the Air 2 Pro, maybe? Let's see what the Air 2 Pro are. Yep, I believe I have the Air 2 Pro. So out of the gate, they're $400. I don't, oh no. Wait, let's see what the Air 2 are. Oh, wait. Yep. So I have the Air 2 Pros. The Air 2 Pros are the ones that have the tint where you can change the tint color. But all of these glasses will do the exact same thing. So the X-Real Airs are $197. So if you want to try them out for brand new, that's what the Airs are. And the whole reason I even looked these up is I saw the Air 2 Pros on on Facebook Marketplace, and they were $200. These were $359, and now they're $299. And if you get them with Shop, you can do 4 interest-free installments. So you can split this in half. They also come in red. So if you want to really draw attention to yourself, get the red version. Um, so um, let me see what you got here. So Giggles asked which do I like better, the Neo or the Flip? Um, I think the Neo is a lot more fun to fly inside. I think the Flip is a better drone. Uh, the the Flip has better video quality, and I'm kind of a creative nerd, so I love video quality over the fun factor. But I think the Neo is probably the best. Like my friend Jacob, he's new at flying drones, and it was probably the best drone he could ever start with. Because we flew it inside the church, and he was bouncing off walls, and he could literally just he'd hit the floor, he'd hit the wall, land on the floor, and then he'd just start flying again. The Flip, I think, could do the same thing, but but yeah, I haven't really flown the Flip inside, so maybe I don't know what to say there. But the size of the Flip is just one. It's so much fun to fly, and since we were flying it inside, that battery lasted like a half hour. Like there was no wind resistance or anything like that, so that Neo was just flying like crazy. But I feel like they're two completely different drones. So let's go through what's in the box. You get glasses. You get a prescription lens frame, which is what this thing is right here. I didn't get those because I didn't get that because I bought them used. But I don't have prescription glasses. But what you can do is you can get these prescription glasses. You can take them to the store, to the glasses store, and then get those prescription, get those lenses with your prescription in them. Attachable USB-C cable. You can plug that USB-C cable into anything. I can plug it in my MacBook and use it as a separate screen. I can plug it into like a Nintendo Switch or PlayStation Portal. They have an attachment that you can convert an HDMI signal into USB-C, so you can literally anything with the HDMI signal. So your Xbox, your PlayStation, all that stuff. You can plug it into your iPad. So you can plug it into your phone that has USB-C capability. So there's a lot of functionality that you can have with these glasses. So I think they're really cool. So let's see what we got here. So it's got AR optics. All right, let's go down here. So AR optics, so 49 ppd, 1080 FHD, 100,000 to 1 high contrast, and 500 nits. So if any of you guys have got the Triptych tablet that has like 700 nits, these glasses present at 500 nits. They also are super crisp because they're OLED screens. That, like, I can't tell you how beautiful that screen looked tonight. It was beautiful. Cinematic sound. The all-new audio system delivers a rich spatial sound like never before. Directional audio technology. So basically, got, if you've got the Meta glasses, then you understand. But they've got this like speakers that are kind of a sliver that point straight down at your ears, and they sound great. Not really a lot of sound whenever you're flying a drone, but if you're watching like a Netflix movie or something like that, you don't really need earbuds. Color accuracy. So experience lifelike colors that are fine-tuned to deliver a crisp, vivid picture. Each pair of glasses undergoes uniform color calibration to ensure high level of color accuracy. So that's pretty awesome that they actually care about color accuracy. Let me take a swig. So this kind of talks about the compatibility. So directly connect to any of these devices using a USB-C. So an Android device, iPhone 15 or above, iPads, Windows machines, MacBook machines, Steam Deck is another one, a video game. So if you have the X-Real adapter to Lightning and HDMI ports, then you can do like all the other iPhones and iPads, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series. So those are pretty awesome. These are just comparisons to their other glasses that they've already put together. They've got zero pressure nose pads. I will say the nose pads are very, very comfortable. Like you don't even notice them. I've got several VR headsets that once you've worn them for a while, like sometimes you get headaches because there's pressure pushing in on the side of your head, or your nose kind of tickles and stuff like that. The nose pads are great because they're like pillows that just kind of sit on the sides of your nose. They have the ends of them are extra soft or ultra soft. So if you're like me and you've got kind of a wide head, you don't have these glass arms, like just the glasses arm like poking into your head. And there's also this little hinge right here. So there's 3 different angles that you can tilt the lenses at. So you can, wherever your eyes are looking at, you can adjust them so that you're looking directly at the screen. So it's pretty awesome. And they've got like, look at all of the engineering going into this hinge. Like they've got springs and screws and knobs and doohickeys, all kinds of things. Let's see what this does. So made to fit all head sizes. Yeah, these are the 3 positions. This is an example of the 3 positions, which is pretty cool. 1-to-1 weight distribution to further reduce the pressure on your nose. So they're engineered in such a way that the weight is evenly distributed across your head, which is pretty awesome. So they're not front heavy, which a lot of VR headsets, the screens are the heavy part, or the battery. And then you can order prescription lenses from official partners. So Lensology. So you get your prescription from the doctor, and then you can send it in and get these prescription lenses attached. These, if you have the Beam Pro, which is this guy, then you have, well, the Beam or the Beam Pro. Well, yeah, this is the Beam Pro. You can body anchor. So body anchor is pretty much what I showed you guys if you plug into any other screen. Like whatever you're looking at, like the screen will always be just right in front of your face. But if you use the Beam, then you can place it over here. So let's say you were using, like, you could put the screen over here, and then you could look over here, and you could always look over your screen, but you could put your screen wherever you want to in your frame of view, which is kind of neat. So Yep. So anyway, that is that. So let's back up a little bit. So yeah, so I really enjoyed using the glasses with the DJI Flip. Um, and so the next thing I want to show you guys, enough about that. I want to show you this website that I found this week. So let me go to Foxhorn 2. I don't know if he's a member of Club Foxhorn or... All right, he's not. So JJ Grant is someone that I met this year. Well, I guess it was last year at the South Florida Drone Meetup. And I just recently found him on Facebook. So I wasn't searching for him. You know how like you're on Facebook and people show up like in your people you might know. And so there's enough people that I've friended in the droning community that is also friends with JJ. So he ended up on my you might know this person. I saw his picture and I was like, oh yeah, I met him last year. So I started following him, and he has I'll show you his face. I don't know what JJ's actual name is, but this is him. I don't know if you can see him, but anyway, so he I saw on his page, and we can show some of his videos. I don't think he would mind. Where's that picture? All right, so he had this post, and this is his fleet. So he's got the normal Avata, which I have. He has the 3-inch Axis mod, which I have. And then I saw this guy, and I was like, what's that thing? And this is the other picture that he has on there. You can see Jackrabbit's sticker down there. But it's a 5-inch quad with the DJI Avata on top. So the camera is the DJI Avata camera, the return to home capabilities, GPS, battery, all of that stuff will function on a carbon fiber frame with large motors that can accommodate 5-inch blades. And this is JJ with his, he calls it the Megavata. So this is him with his Megavata. And so in here somewhere, someone asked where he got it, and he said he bought it from China somewhere. And so I saw that, and I decided to find it online, and I found it. So he's got a video in here. All right, so this is Megavata first flight.
Oh, buddy.
Uh-oh. He's got a lot of copyrighted music on his channel, so I definitely can't play his. But this is his first flight with it. I'm going to do a proper review on the Avata on itself. But if you want to check out his channel, he's got he's flying at acro, so you'll be able to see kind of how, like right there, he just does a flip. I can't do a flip because I'm going to fly it Avata style, but yeah, it's like watching it. It still floats like the other Avatas do. It still kind of flies like a Cinewhoop, but the power that drone, or maybe he's just flying it like a Cinewhoop, but but the power of the 5-inch motors, I'm hoping to be able to fly my two GoPro minis on top of it and do some FPV flying VR 180. So I'm actually pretty excited about that thought. I'll definitely be able to fly the Insta360 Evo on it, but with the power of those 5-inch motors. Now I don't know what flight time is on using 5-inch motors with the same battery that the Avata came with. I know my Axis Flying that has 3.3.5-inch motors. That drone, I believe, will fly maybe 15 minutes. So I probably get 10 minutes out of this drone with even more powerful motors. But I don't know if the motors are more, if the motors take more energy or not. I believe they do. Um, but but yeah, so that's that flight. Um, and then he had a better flight. Um, he's flying between shifts, 35 degrees. Yeah, this is the one I liked. I think this is the Megavata. Um, and yeah, this is the Megavata. I don't think I'm going to call mine the Megavata, because it kind of reminds me of Not a Lotta Yada, Megavata. But I really like this flight. He's got JJ's flying over this. I'm trying to figure out what kind of farm that is. It looks like a tree farm or a bush farm or something like that. But there's this school bus that is like a off-road school bus. I kind of feel like it's a tree farm. Oh, it might be a vineyard or something. Those might be like grapevines or something. But I love this pond that he flies over that has like lily pads all over it and this really cool dock. Um, so I think it's really cool. Oh, citrus. So those might be orange trees or something. Yeah, it might be just a bunch of orange trees, and since we're up in the air, it's hard to tell. But I think that silo is really, really neat. Um, but TJ wants me to show the video he just posted. All right. Um, so, um, I think it flies really, really well. And I think it's going to handle the wind a lot better with those 5-inch props. Yeah, those are trees. I bet those are orange trees. Um, but I love this huge pond with this beautiful puffy cloud sky. I like how there's lily pads all over the pond, so you can see like you're not just flying over a reflection, you're flying over a reflection with some texture on top of it. And then you get the puffy clouds with the earth. I love so many things about that shot right there. Um, so yeah. So anyway, what time is it? It's 3:40. So I wanted to show you guys that. So let's go to Foxhorn. So TJ said he just posted something. Let me see. He might not have posted it there. It's TJ's. Y'all go subscribe to TJ Giggles if you're not. Giggles FPV. Looks like he's flying the Avata. Dude, you're ripping. That looks like a fun place to fly. You've got a lot of trees that you can whip in and out of. When I went down to the South Florida drone meetup last year, that was the first time I'd ever flown around Spanish moss. We don't have Spanish moss up in Tennessee. Even though it is humid here, you would think we would have a lot of moss hanging out in the trees, but we don't. My dad used to live in Louisiana, so I've been around Spanish moss, but you see all that stuff hanging from the trees? That's Spanish moss, and usually it's like Texas, Louisiana, Florida, those types of places will have a lot of moisture in the air, and so that moss just literally just grows in the air. There's so much water in the air that it can just grow. And man, I'm in Nashville. I'm used to flying kind of close proximity to the trees, but flying near those trees, and then all of a sudden this Spanish moss that's the same color as the sky and the clouds kind of just came out of nowhere. And I almost hit my drones, or almost crashed. I also like the fact that you've got palm trees. We don't have palm trees in Nashville either. I will say, what I love about flying in Nashville is the mountains and the hills. We don't have anything. No part of Tennessee is flat. It's all a bunch of hills, bunch of red clay with rocks sticking out of it. I do like. I like that. As a contrast to this, where you've got a flat property with palm trees. I love that as well, but what I will say, that I like about Nashville is the hills in the distance. Makes for a really cool shot when you're up high. But flatland like this is so fun to fly low and fast. I love it. Looks like you almost crashed there, TJ. But this is a fun little flight. I wonder what the quality is. Yeah, we got HD. That's good. There he is. Little flyby. I always like to see the pilot in the shot somewhere. I usually spend most of the video looking for the pilot, but since there was one car, all right. So there's that, and then I'm gonna close that and then go to. Jim posted his. I'm going to switch this to 1080 just so that the live stream is not going. Oh, that's beautiful. Is that a ski? Is that a ski slope? It looks like right here. I don't know if you can see my cursor. Probably not. But it looks like those are like ski slopes. Excuse me. I like the orange tree over to the right. What are those trees? Nice. Is this the DJI Flip, or is this a hand shot? Nice. So this is all from the flip. Looks like the right is in focus. Oh, very cool. That dumpster looks really good. I didn't think I'd say that tonight, but that neon green dumpster looks really cool in the snow. It's neat to see what the DJI Flip camera can do in the snow. A lot of times, since the cameras are tuned to like normal views, which would be like green grass, blue sky, a lot of times since the majority of your shot is white, sometimes the white balance will like kind of freak out a little bit. Um, but this video seems to be doing really good. I'm really interested to see what those yellow trees are. Like here in Nashville, when all the trees are dead, they're literally just gray. But those little golden, whatever those golden trees are really turning me on right now. Is that a lake or a body of water? Or is that a field? That's pretty neat. There's Jim. Oh. Good job, Jim. All right, let's see what's going on over at Club Foxhorn. Joe America was in here earlier, so we can show one of his flights. Oh, did I show you guys this flight? I don't know that I showed you guys this flight. This was a flight that I did with my Air 3S, and I used waypoints. I used waypoints to fly this mission, and I flew the left side on Valentine's Day, and then on the right side was a snow day. So I think this was like the day after President's Day or something. But since I had already created a flight using waypoints, like literally 5 days before this, I really think they're 5 days apart. I was able to do the same mission in snow. And let's speed this up. It's a very, very slow flight. Excuse me. Let's do 2 times speed. So I thought this was pretty neat. The flight on the left is done like almost dusk. So the quality of the video is not that great. And then you can tell here that the waypoints aren't perfect because of the water tower messed up right there. And I tried to align it. You can see up in the top right, there's like a little line. That is me when I push the video down a little bit. But I think this part's really cool. I'm going to rewind this a little bit. This is one of my favorite parts. So I want you guys to look at the top of the screen where the ballpark is revealed. So there's like this bright green ballpark, and then that's my daughter's school right there. And so it's really, really neat to see it kind of transition from normal day to snow day or whatever. So I think that's a really, really cool shot. And even the roads, like the roads covered in snow, some of them aren't plowed, like a lot of them aren't plowed. They're just kind of have tire marks on them. I think that the track is kind of cool right there. And then these woods are pretty cool too. All of the area over to the right is that muddy area that I showed you in the other video that I did today. So I think, yeah, I think the snow turning into mud, I think is really really cool. You can see the piles of trees, kind of what they look like on a normal day. The interstate looks really cool in the background. Since it's 2 times speed, the cars are moving really fast. Um, the video is like 25 minutes long, and so anyway, I just wanted to show the real power of waypoints. Being able to put your drone in the same, pretty much the same position on multiple days, I think is really cool. I think a good, since I've got a lot of like muddy spots where they're going to build neighborhoods in, I can redo this waypoint over and over and over again and show the progress of the neighborhood being built. I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to adjust this waypoint a little bit, and I want to do a time lapse with the waypoint mission, and then do multiple time lapses. But even like this this flight right here, I can transition to. I can make the flight fast. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with the final shot. This neighborhood is also really cool. So there's a lot of roads that they've already. Oh, there's an ad. Sorry, y'all. Got to make money somehow. But I think this is really cool where they've got the gravel and the roads already lined out, but they're still in the middle of like terraforming. But then you've got these rows of condos or townhomes that kind of transition. I think that's really neat. Let me fast forward a little bit. This is kind of back to my neighborhood. The area down on the right, I don't know if you guys remember Project Dirt several years ago. They're still building that part of the neighborhood, which is kind of crazy that they're still working on that. But if you look up at the top right of my video, oh, you can't see it because of my join us. Never mind. But there's a really cool sunset in the video with like hills. But let's see. Yeah. So right about now, I feel like the lights are going to start turning on. The street lights are going to turn on because this is almost dark. You can see the tail lights are on. So all the cars have their headlights on already. So the cars are moving super fast. And then right here, I start shifting over to the right. But I thought it was really, really cool, the contrast of winter and fall, or like the snow versus not snow. Let me fast forward past this part a little bit. Yeah, and you can see all the lights on the houses are starting to turn on. All the lights in the distance, all the stores. There's Target back there. So I didn't like this part where the roads don't match up and all that kind of stuff, but it can't be perfect. I could make it perfect if I wanted to. It would take a lot of keyframing and a lot of time. But anyway, I thought that was a really cool video and I wanted to show you guys. I know it's on my channel and you guys probably have already seen it, but Um, that's that. And then, oh, I wanted to eat more possum. Brett Newman said, this will definitely be interesting, and hand catching is probably not recommended. So, if you guys buy one of these drones for yourself, um, don't hand catch. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys where I got this. So, this is the. So, there's a couple different ways you can get this drone. This is the drone that I purchased. Um, I used PayPal. Oh, crap. I used PayPal, so I was able to buy in four. So every 2 weeks, I pay for a fourth of it. Um, so that is um, the one that's already built for you. But if you already have a Nevada and you want to build it out yourself, there is a version that's $114. And so that's basically what you would get if you had a Nevada and you wanted to do it yourself. I would rather not do welding and all that myself, um, so I just bought one that's already made. And we're gonna play this video, and then we're gonna call it a night. This is Joe America, watching an ad for him, so he gets a little money. Um, so yeah, we're gonna watch this video. That's a cool boat. This looks like Mardi Gras. Was this Louisiana with the Louisiana colors? Yeah, I think Joe is from Louisiana. This is like the PG version of Mardi Gras. Where's all the dancing women and the beads? That's a cool way to use your drone, though. Being able to, um, film from the water and point at the audience. Like South Florida Drone Meetup, a lot of our drones are kind of pointed out towards the water, but there was one shot that I got where I looked back at um, the area that. Oh, I'm still 2 times, aren't I? Maybe I'm not. Those people look like they were moving pretty fast. But this is kind of neat. It's kind of like a boat parade. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought Mardi Gras up. There's a lot of boobs in the comment. So is this? I think it's funny that parades have floats, and this is a parade where the floats are floating. So I think that's kind of neat. That's pretty cool. I bet that's fun to watch. Oh, that's cool. He's got his boat looking like a pirate ship. I like that a lot. Boy, look at that boat. It's got it dressed up like a shark. It's pretty neat. I love shots of water with reflections on it. Good job, Joe. All right. That's it, y'all. I hope you guys liked the live stream. I hope it was nice and smooth and buttery now that I've got the Ethernet hooked up to my laptop. So I think we got the secret sauce, y'all. I'm going to go back and watch this and see how it looks on my computer and all of that. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful week. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications when I put out more videos, more live streams, more fun times. Have a wonderful week, y'all. Peace out. My mouse is stuck on my other screen. So peace out now, for real. For real, for real.